1027 WNEW, New York.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.
Here's, I got this story for you, Fez. You know, Tuttle, our buddy from Florida.
Oh, he was that big-ass Night of Fights fought the girls.
Right. We've known him for a long time. He works with a not a morning show, midday show, Monsters of the Midday in Florida. He's telling me about this stunt that he's going to do for them, which, by the way, all of our producers, just total crap. They do nothing. Billy well, you know what? Call Billy in here right away. Staples! No! Billy, before we start the show tonight, I just want to let you know you're a total disappointment. You were going to be the go-to stunt guy on the show, and I remember you raised your hand, right?
That's correct.
And you've done nothing. Not a thing.
What have you done, Billy?
I think I've done
nothing.
What have you done? Give us one thing that shook the world.
Didn't I not fight 5 different fighters in 6 rounds and come out victorious in all
How
of them?
long ago was that? There's already another fight coming up.
Okay.
You got to do stuff every day. You're like Frankie Avalon trying to talk about his hit in 1961.
Nobody wants to hear it, Frankie.
All right, now you fought 5 guys in 6 rounds, a Digstown challenge. Impressive. All right, what other stunts you been doing for your show?
Well, let's see. Last week I strapped over 800 firecrackers to my body and lit them.
Would you do that, Billy?
Of course. Without even hesitation.
All right, what else?
The week before that, I let an attack dog attack me. The police people brought an attack dog down.
Please, of course. And you had the suit on with the protective armor, you know, the big puffy sleeves.
No, I on my leg, Billy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, it's a dog.
He bit his leg.
So, Tuttle, you're doing something every week. Once a week, there's a big Tuttle moment.
I worked really hard, and I got it's called the Tuttle Stunt of the Week, and I got it sponsored, and I'm getting paid to do a stunt.
Nice.
Who's thinking of them, Tuttle?
Who's thinking of
What's the difference,
Why
Billy?
does that matter?
You know what? You're really bugging me with that. I'm not saying you can't steal an idea, because I just want you to have one idea.
Okay.
You know what? You can steal Tuttle's ideas.
All right, I'll think of some.
All right.
What else have you done?
I stole something kind of from Fear Factor. I let each person on the radio show, there's 7 people on our show, bring in an ingredient that they want and put it in the blender. They chopped it up, and I drink it. No matter what they brought in, they put it in, they chopped it up.
All right, what all did they do?
A couple of them brought in, like, some fish that had been sitting out for a couple of days.
That's sick.
Nice.
Some of them brought some Rocky Mountain oysters, which are goat testicles.
Right.
They brought some, like, stuff off of Fear Factor. Like,
here's what all I do. I'd only bring in 8 tabs of LSD. Let you drink that.
Put that in a blender.
But I did it, though, because, that's the only way. I mean, that's my part of the show. I mean, that's my character. I go out and I do that stuff, Billy.
That should be you, Billy. That should be your character.
That's the character Billy told us he was.
Yeah, that's the character you were hired to be. Hey, Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, fellas, what's happening?
Yeah.
I have a stunt for Mr. Staples there.
What's that?
I called around a couple different radio stations, and it's pretty serious. I don't know if you can handle it, but if you can go a whole day without eating.
If you go one show without party mix, I'd be shocked.
That'd be nice.
You know what I did the week before? The first time of the week that I did. You know what? I did something, and I made $1 every time I did it.
What'd you do?
I had to slap myself in the face as hard as I could.
And you got $1 every time you did it?
Yeah, it's as simple as that. Maybe Billy could do something like that.
Billy, are you learning anything from this rube?
And Savannah kicked me square in the balls the other day, too. I got $100 for that.
So things are going good for you.
$50 an ad.
You're making money.
Well, you got to make money somehow down here. I mean, the company isn't paying me, so I got to, make my own money.
Maybe that's what we got to do with Billy, is stop these checks from coming in.
Right.
And get them thinking.
Have them work piecework.
Here's Kyle. Kyle, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, I just wanted to mention that the attack dog stunt and the firecracker stunt were both from the Steve-O home video from Jackass.
I'm not saying
well, you know what? First of all, before you give Steve-O all that credit, I've seen people do that before. They came on our show years ago. So, I mean, none of this stuff is all that original. And we're not even saying it has to be, Billy. Just do something.
Well, it hasn't been done.
His big stunt is answering the phones.
And he does that poorly.
Somebody tells me that he yells and breathes hard and sweats while he's answering the phones.
The callers can actually hear him sweat?
No, it's people that have been in the lobby.
Oh.
Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
What's up, Ron and Fez?
Hey.
I got a great idea for Billy.
What's that?
One night he just does his job.
Is that too much, Billy?
Oh, no, I do it every night, every day.
Oh, yeah, you always do your job. We're just hanging out in the studio talking.
All right, thanks, Tom.
See ya.
I don't know how this turned into an anti-Billy thing, but it makes sense to me. Hey, Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Jim.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
Maybe Billy could walk up a flight of stairs without falling.
That might be tough.
Could you pull that off, Billy?
That might be a little difficult.
How about go 1 year without suing anybody?
Think that could happen?
Well, this year's waste, so I have to wait till next year to start that one.
I can't wait to testify against you.
Hey, Eddie the murderer's on the line. How you doing, Eddie?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Eddie the double murderer.
Listen, have Billy swim from Manhattan to Staten Island.
You know what I like, Eddie? You call up our show with these silly little things. You call up O&A and you get in the Daily News and the Post.
Yeah, and I almost got in trouble, and I almost got 5 years.
5 years for what?
For pulling that stunt.
You got to do something for our show.
I'll come in and do something for your show. I'll light up 100 firecrackers, 400 firecrackers on my body.
All I want you to do is kill 2 Colombians.
And then call us as it's happening.
That would be the pool boys for Fez then. Listen, you take it easy, okay?
All right.
There's Eddie, the fake murderer.
Hey, Pamela, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Pamela.
Steffi!
What can we do for you, Pamela?
I've got the best idea. I've had a horrible day. How about for Billy, you take electrician's tape, right? The silver stuff, and put it on his hairy body, and then he has to rip it off one at a time.
You're not so hairy, are you, Billy?
I'm hairy in places, not so much in the chest and stuff.
Butt crack?
No, I'm not talking about your chest. Legs, nether regions, whatever.
Oh, so kind of like a body waxing by tape?
Yeah, exactly.
You want to do that? Go grab him some tape.
Get him some duct tape. The grossest thing I've heard all week now is I'm hairy in places. It's Monday, and we'll see if we get it that topped.
Is that a good one, though? It's pretty good, though, right?
Try again. If you need help, hang up and then...
Tuttle, was that you?
That was Tuttle calling from the coffin.
Tuttle, you're in the hole?
No, that's not me. I'm using a phone card, but I don't think that was me.
You know, when you get in that coffin, I want to throw a bunch of firecrackers in there.
All right. Hey, I had another thing that Billy could do. Do you guys still have the stun gun?
You know, I don't think we have a stun gun around here. We used to hit each other with stun guns all the time.
Yeah, they're illegal in New York.
You know, so what? So's Xanax, fistfuls of Xanax. But I see them spilling out of your pockets.
So's insurance fraud. With your damn accident. All right, do we get the duct tape?
We ran out. We're getting some more right now.
Here's some right here. All right, where are you hairy at, Billy?
Where do we need Rory to put it?
Like this is
yeah, Rory's going to rip it off.
Yeah.
Where do you want to...
Look at the small piece of tape.
Yeah, give him a nice big thick piece of duct tape.
Do it on his eyebrow.
Well, that's good thinking.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
You want to do it on your eyebrow?
You ever done this one, Tuttle?
Actually, I did the body waxing from the body down. I mean, from the waist down.
From the body down.
I'm sorry. I mean, I did it from the waist down. I did the crack of my, and did, around the private areas.
All right, here he goes.
All right, that's on his eyebrow.
This is how it's done. Ouch. Come on, you gotta put...
there. All right, well then, Billy, go get it.
The tape is good.
Nothing like dull radio.
No, the tape is not good.
Salt.
We need
sell it, Billy. Sell it.
Go in the other. Yeah, go in the other. You hear what he said? You hear what the kid saying?
What?
Sell it, Billy. Sell it. Go into the other room. Thank you.
Thank you, Billy.
We tried. Billy also big sushi eater, and he's got to. You're Billy. I hate to tell you this. He's got to step up a little bit. We're going to lose either Rory or Al.
Mm-hmm.
Let's face it, we're not losing Rory.
No, I don't think so.
He's got to come up with some stunts. Maybe we see how much sushi he can eat in 2 minutes.
Oh, nice.
That's an interesting stunt. Mm-hmm.
Where's Billy? Get him to come in here. Billy, have you come up with any stunts yet?
Sure. I've come up with quite a few here, Ronnie. I think you're going to be quite pleased with.
What do you mean by that? Quite pleased.
I just think that these are going to be excellent
Can't you just
stunts.
leave it at pleased? Then why is there quite got to be in there? That comes off a little aggressive. Go ahead.
Not my intention to be aggressive. I want to stay underwater for a 24-hour period.
Get right on that mic, big man.
How are you going to do that, Billy? You're not going to breathe for 24 hours.
No, I think I'll have to use some scuba gear or an airline, but like a wiki-watchy mermaid or something. I'll stay under for 24 hours.
You realize the wiki-watchy mermaids don't stay under for 24 hours.
In a tub?
A tub or a pool. Something along.
And how are you going to
Billy's
eat?
making bubbles.
I won't eat for 24 hours.
How are you going to drink?
When you're in water, you don't really have a need to drink as much as you do because your body's already hydrated.
This guy, he's like Tuttle. They think of something, then they try to think of ways.
Yeah.
Well, I just won't eat for 3 days.
Then they rationalize the science right out of it.
What about using the bathroom? What do you do then?
He goes in his, like a catfish, he goes in his own filth.
He's a bottom feeder. It's like when you look at the manatee tank at SeaWorld.
He swims in his own filth and he eats it.
They're just letting out salami size.
That actually is not a bad one, but you can't do it, Billy.
Why not?
I don't know why
You're
not.
buoyant. You're too buoyant.
You'll be bouncing. It'll be like you're like laying on ice. It's like trying to get you to dive underwater in the Great Salt Lake. It ain't gonna happen. You hit the water, you come floating right back up. All right, what else you got?
Cover myself with honey and walk through Central Park and let all the bugs get me.
For how long?
During the whole show.
All right, I kind of like this one. You might be doing that one tomorrow.
Okay.
Right. Is there a lot of bugs out right now? Is it hot enough to have
there's
bugs?
plenty of bugs.
We got love bugs out there?
Yeah, I opened up my door today. 2 flies came in. I had a fit. I honestly, I took a 38 out, and I was just screaming. I swear, I was going to shoot my whole house up. All right, what else?
What else, five-letter man?
I hate a filthy bug. As you hear that, that's in your headphones.
Get him out.
What else you got there?
I'd be willing to jump out of an airplane.
Who wouldn't? Go ahead. Without a parachute?
Covered in honey.
No. Well, there are some people who wouldn't, but I definitely would.
Would they let you jump out of an airplane at your size?
Yeah, you're trying to pick things that you're too heavy for because you know they're going to put a stop to it.
I am.
Why don't you jump out in your underwater tank? Like a Navy SEAL. You land in the water and just start scuba diving.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool, but you can't do it.
I can do anything.
Since when?
You've got nothing.
You can't walk up steps. All right, what else you got, Bigot?
That was not my fault. I will live in the closet at the station for a week and not come out.
That's because you want free rent. Keep going.
It's an extended vacation.
Now you're just
I kind of like that, though. That might be done.
You're just stealing ideas from Stalker Patty.
I could be a moving paintball target for you guys and some listeners downstairs and be walking around like the carnival and you get to take pot shots at me.
I'd rather you be a standing still target.
All right, if somebody's got paintball guns, give us a call. Because I wouldn't mind shooting you with paintball stuff.
I told you you'd like it.
Thank you.
I'd like to be in a dunk tank where at the bottom of the dunk tank you have live crabs and lobsters.
And then once you're
so
dunked,
then you eat?
Once you're dunked, do you stay under for 24 hours? Why don't you just go in with mussels and clams? You like those?
Yeah, but they don't bite. See, the crabs and lobsters.
Your idea ain't going to bite you if you fall in the same pool, has it?
Your idea is for Ronnie and I to drop you in the middle of a seafood buffet. That's your idea.
Well, it's not going to be like I'm going to have drawn butter with me or anything. It's going to take me a while to get back on the dunk tank, and they'll be biting my feet and stuff. Because I've gotten bit by crabs at the ocean before.
He wants to go into a dunk tank full of marinara sauce.
What else you got?
How about an electric shock lie detector test? You guys can ask me whatever you want.
Does one even exist?
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
It doesn't.
Oh, yeah, Ronnie. I saw one on Gilligan's Island.
It don't exist, Billy.
Well, I was under the impression it did.
From what? What impression? Gilligan's Island?
TV.
The easiest way to do that is give him a lie detector test and have a taser ready, and every time he gets it wrong, just tase him.
I might hit him with a taser anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't have to lie or tell the truth.
Inky, what time does this concert start? Don't you have to leave?
All right, I'm looking up. We got a bunch of people with paintball guns. We're going to do that soon.
Okay.
And I like the honey thing.
Okay, so far. See. And I also go for a full body waxing.
You need that anyway.
Yeah, well.
You're just trying to get yourself cleaned up for summertime.
I'd like to go parasailing with a big Ron and Fez banner or something.
Again, this is just vacations for you. Why don't you say you like to spend a week in Jamaica?
Why don't you challenge us to send you on a picnic?
I can go stay underwater for 24 hours in Jamaica.
You're going to keep joking. You're going to joke your way right out of here, big man.
I'm going to... Here's my last one, and this is the good one.
Oh, gosh, the good one's here, Fez.
I had no idea that honey wasn't the top of the list.
I kind of like honey. I got to tell you the truth.
He just wants to eat honey.
They can't possibly let him walk around like that without busting him.
Go ahead. What's the pièce de resistance here?
We get a car, we park it right in front of the Brooklyn Diner, right on 57th Street.
And have it towed.
No, we get whatever permits is required.
Oh,
and
we get permits. Okay,
I will
great.
live in the car for a week with the windows, completely in the car, have to change, go to the bathroom, people can up bang
with the windows in the car.
Well, we probably can't put it there, but I'm sure we can find some place in Jersey or Long Island to put it. Mm-hmm. But they ain't gonna let you sit on 57th Street for a week.
I just thought we could use some pull.
Here's what I like about this. He has nothing to do with the show then for a week.
Right,
He's just staying inside a car.
Like he does anyway.
Hey, wasn't there a movie, kind of like a California Dreamin' type movie, where a guy stayed in a car for like the whole summer? And at the beginning of the movie, I think it was a stupid radio stunt. An on-air dare, as they sometimes say in the business.
Nice.
Where they welded these guys in a cage inside their car, and they weren't allowed to leave for the summer. Son of a bitch, I'm trying to think of that movie. I think of it as like a California beach town movie.
Billy?
That might have been California Dreamin', I don't know.
You willing to do this?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely all of these I'm willing to do.
You might be doing them all at the same time. We might be shooting you with paintballs while you're covered in honey, underwater, in a car that we chucked out of an airplane.
Everything I've said I've done up to this point, I've done. So why should you have any doubt?
You've done nothing.
Seriously, you haven't done a damn thing for this show. As we lose an Al, it's becoming more and more apparent to the rest of us.
All you've done so far is tease your hair up so high that it hits the ceiling tiles now.
Come on, who was just recently down screaming, with the bullhorn getting thrown out of the park with David Blaine jumping and stuff?
That was weeks ago.
Okay, well, these are the things that are popping into my head.
You heard the conversation we had with Tuttle.
Right.
How he does a big Tuttle Dare of the Week. He's got something every week he's doing. You're living on past laurels that, trust me, my friend, weren't that good to begin with.
All right, let me take some of these people that have paintball guns. Hey, Joe?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Joe, how many paintball guns do you have?
I got 2, and one, it has, it could go into full auto.
So we could shoot them constantly with it?
Oh, yeah.
How many paintballs before it runs out?
About, 1,200.
How many before Billy loses it? How many times can we shoot him?
Oh, he's going to be all welted up. I'd say... 20, and he'll be out. He'll just be all bruised up and welted up.
All right, I like the idea.
I'd like to try to spell something on his bare back in welts.
Jason, you have a paintball gun?
Yes, I do, guys.
All right, and here's Jay. Jay, you have a paintball gun?
Jay?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Could all you guys come in?
Yes.
Is it possible for anybody that can't come in?
Nope.
Hey, Scott?
When would it be?
We don't know yet, but we'll work it out with you, okay?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, Scott, you can do it too. Jason, Jay, and Joe?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, we'll bring you guys in, and what might be fun is just chase him through the park, shoot him like a dog.
Beautiful.
All right, talk to all those people off the air there, Rory.
Get everybody's info.
All right, Billy Staples, you're ready to get back into the swing of things as the stunt guy for the Ron and Fez show.
I'm ready.
Billy, months ago, you came to Ronnie and I in the office and said, let me be the stunt guy. Let me do it. Hand me the ball.
I want you to be our Chris Angel from this point on.
I'm the man.
You're a more addicted, heavier Chris Angel.
Right.
But we're both from East Meadow.
Did you bring that up to him? Did you bore him with that?
No, I didn't know.
Are you using the same forks he was melting? You're such an animal.
You're such a pig. All right, what are you going to do, Billy Angel?
Well, I have here 24 pieces of sushi that I am going to eat.
Billy Angel.
Billy Angel.
All right, stop, Billy. What are you going to do?
I'm going to eat 24 pieces of sushi as fast as I can.
Oh, you're going to get a free meal on Fez and I. Great
nice.
stuff.
I have to go set a little time
This doesn't bother you with the...
With the
pipe?
Oh, it does. I ate 24 pieces last night, but that was over a little course of time, so this is going to be a true challenge for me.
Well, how fast are you going to do this, then?
I could probably do it in 5 minutes.
All right, you're going to eat 24 pieces of sushi in 5 minutes.
Is this even a stunt?
I don't think so.
With a stapled stomach, it is. Trust me. Without the staples, this would have been easy.
All right, fine. Ronnie and I made you gain 400 pounds, so you had to be stapled.
All right, Al wants to add something. By the way, we saw this picture of this guy in the paper today, Billy. He had his stapled a year ago. He's so thin. You look like him pre-stapled.
We had different procedures.
Oh, yours was left it a little... Yeah, okay. Some of these people get real crazy, right? You didn't go that way.
No, they do the whole gastric bypass. I didn't go for that.
You don't want no parts of that. All right, people writing in
went for the
24
easy
pieces of sushi in 5 minutes. I call that dinner. Sorry, Zulio, but that's how the show goes. Billy's going to eat dinner. That's a stunt.
Do it in 2 minutes. That's called a stunt.
Wow, a challenge for 2 minutes.
That's only 12 a minute. Those are small pieces. I think you can do
I
it.
have to chew it real good. Make it 3 and you got a deal.
3. No one has time to sit for 3 minutes.
The show's going to be over soon, idiots.
All right, we'll take 3. We'll take calls. We'll give you 3 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right, ready? Here goes Billy. Having dinner in 3 minutes.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
While Billy's doing that, and there he is munching away. I can't even look at him.
How much time has he had so far, Rory Hampton?
45 seconds.
He's 45 seconds into it.
How many is he eating?
6.
All right, so he should have no problem here.
I'm backing up.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to take the music out because I want to hear that gullet roar.
1 minute, Billy.
Thank you.
He's got, to finish dinner, he's got 2 minutes. Not that big a deal here. Here's, oh, God, hearing Billy eat is just sickening. Tom, you're on Run and Fez.
Hi, Tom.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Now, 24 wasabi balls, that's a stunt. 24 pieces of sushi, no stunt.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a stunt to me.
I know, there's no wasabi bombs.
The only thing about it is Incro brought it, and I don't know what she did to it before she got here.
Right, I'm sure she's getting some sort of Billy revenge against us.
Sure.
A minute and a half, Billy. Halfway there, and you're not halfway done with your sushi.
I know. I'm backing up pretty good here.
Oh, let me guess. His first stunt he can't pull off. What a shocker.
You got 16 left in a minute and 15.
Rich, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Rich.
Hey, how you doing, Ron Fez?
Hey, buddy.
Doing good. Listen, I was on the Don and Mike show about 6 months ago. I ate 75 shrimp in 3 minutes. 24 pieces of sushi is nothing. I could do it in my sleep.
75 shrimp in 3 minutes.
2 minutes, Billy.
Did you win whatever contest they had?
No, I lost because it was whoever won, whoever ate the most weirdest thing would win, and some kid said whoever threw up, he'd eat the throw up, so he won.
Did you have to peel him?
Did he eat your throw up?
Yeah, no, well, I didn't throw up. Some guy ate cat food, and the guy who ate cat food threw up.
Billy, what's going on over there?
I think this conversation's gagging out Billy.
What's up with my throat?
2.5 minutes, Billy. 30 seconds left.
How many pieces of sushi did he eat?
He's got 13 left, so he ate 11. He didn't even make it halfway.
That's our stunt guy.
That's our stunty.
That's our Billy Angel.
15 seconds.
Do not puke up fish in here.
So, Billy, let me get this straight.
What?
Your first stunt, you had a light lunch.
Hold on.
3 minutes. Time's
it's not
up.
mixing well with the 3 bags of party mix he eats during the rest of the show.
All right, Billy, out of the room.
I'm going to be sick.
Out of the room. Why would you be sick from eating a dozen sushi?
Don't mess up that bathroom.
That's a no puke. That's a no puke zone. That's not that much. It's like we asked him to eat half a liverwurst sandwich.
What an idiot. He couldn't get halfway there. Is he puking, Rory Hamptons?
He's puking like you've never heard anyone puke before.
Put the mic on him.
Get a mic out there on him.
Put the Chris Angel mic on him.
All right.
I guarantee you this. When Al leaves the show, I'm going to start hating Billy.
I may not wait that long.
All right, here's...
Did we get a mic out there? Why isn't it working?
We have a mic out there.
You know what? He just bores me. I'm going to tell you right now.
He ate a child's equivalent of sushi and then ran from the room to get sick. Of course, we're talking about Billy Skakels.
You know, if... Billy Skakels is the new name.
He'll be furious if we change his name again. He just got a new headshot.
Yeah, well, he's Billy Skakels from this point on. Ron and Fez show. Billy Staples, Fezzy, is...
Billy Skakels?
Yeah, Billy Skakels. Our new guy, Billy Skakels, of course. Who now is the stuntman for the Ron and Fez show. He's stuntman. He's going down to meet the Osbournes.
Oh, nice. The Osbournes at the Virgin Megastore. I guess in Times Square.
Yeah.
All four of the Osbournes. Kelly, Jack, Sharon, and Ozzy.
And still not the other daughter, right? The mystery daughter.
Amy Osbourne. She eventually is going to say, hey, crazy train, gravy train. And it's passing her by.
So Billy's off and running right now. There he goes.
Wow, he's off, isn't he?
He's running hard to get there, and then we're going to have him do something stupid once he does show up for the Osbournes.
Once he meets the Osbournes.
Hey, there's Billy. Billy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, it's Billy down at the Virgin Megastore.
All right, how
for
are
the
you?
Ozzy signing. Got a spy report.
All right, hold on.
They're shutting down the Virgin Megastore because of the crowd to see the Osbournes.
Spy report.
Now, how could that be good for business if you shut down the store?
Well, there are so many people in here right now. The Osbournes are on the lower level, and the crowd and the line to get to see them is all the way out onto Broadway. There's cops running all over. It's an absolute madhouse here at the Virgin Megastore.
What would you estimate it at?
I would say it's within, from what I could see, at least 500 people, I guess.
That doesn't seem too big to go see a star.
Well, it's on 2 floors, too. There's a bunch downstairs. There's a big line to get to see them, and the line's out the front of the store.
All right, so you can't
Where
get
are
in?
you at?
We are, I just spoke with the manager. They're shutting the store, so they're going to let us hang out until it calms down and get us downstairs, hopefully.
All right, Billy.
So you're hanging out outside the store?
We're still in right now. We're still inside the store now. The manager said we can hang out.
All right, hold on. Rory, talk to him off the air and find out what's going on. But there's no way they're shutting down the store for 500 people.
Okay.
How could you not think that the Osbournes wouldn't draw 500 people?
The store is huge. It has 500 people in it every Saturday at least. Every minute of the day.
Any day you go in that store, there's going to be 500 people.
It's 3 levels. The place is huge. It can accommodate 500.
It's as big as Macy's. They're not going to shut it down for 500 people.
I'll find out what's wrong with them.
You there with the CDs in your hands. Back on the shelves. Out of here. We don't want your money.
It doesn't make sense.
You, Mr. 501. Move it.
So is he not going to get to meet Ozzy? Is that what he's telling me?
I don't know what he's trying to tell us. I couldn't tell if he was inside or outside the store. He's trying to tell us there's a line outside the store down Broadway.
Yeah.
Where are you? I just talked to the manager. Did you ask him where you were at?
He's an imbecile.
He's our
Billy's
stuntman.
an imbecile.
That's our stuntman.
You know, and as we get closer to losing Al Dukes,
Dead man walking.
I find myself hating Billy more and more. I know that Billy is going to take any frustration I have.
Billy came to us last week, Ronnie, and said he is willing to pick up the slack for no matter who ends up leaving the show, Al or Rory. He's ready to take the initiative. And that's when he dumped a pile of CDs on your head.
Right. Like they were Chinese stars. Look at the safe. All right, what do you got there, Rory? What did you get out of the imbecile?
Is he going to be able to get in or not?
I didn't get much out of him. It wasn't too coherent. But he's in there right now. They closed the store. He will be able to get downstairs and eventually get close.
That's all I cared about. Why would I care if the store was closed or not? I thought he was going to get Billy. Billy was going to get up close, and we would have him do something funny in front of Ozzy.
He will get to there eventually as soon as they sort through the crowd or something like that.
All right, he's still on the line?
Yes, he is.
All right, Billy.
All right, thanks. That's it, Tom? All right.
Billy, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're actually being asked to leave the Virgin Megastore now by security and the manager. They're closing it down completely, the whole store.
Sure, there's hundreds of
people. We're being asked to leave at this present time.
At the present time?
Yeah.
Well, what about in the past? Are you asked to leave in the past or the future?
No, nothing happened in the past.
Why does he always...
We're leaving, thank you.
Why does he always turn into Stone Phillips?
I'm sorry, guys. It's a madhouse down here.
Yes, 500 people. Sure.
There's one madman in a record store.
500 people is as big as a graduation. It's not that big.
Well, let's just say there's a lot of people here. I can't even begin. It's
You know, he F's up another stunt, and he's going to blame it on 500 people. 500 people in Times Square. That's a drop in the bucket, you moron.
Billy.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go to another store and just wait in line there? Something that's smaller. Go to Carvel and get us a cake.
You want a Carvel cake?
No. I just don't want you to come back here.
All right, bye.
And now you got to do a little feelings hurt, huh?
Now he's sad.
I wanted to see Ozzy.
Well, you're not going to do your funny stunt again.
Ronnie, not through lack of trying, trust me. I can hang out here a little longer when they reopen the store, when it calms down.
Why don't you go play laser tag next door until they reopen?
All right, see you later, Billy. What a waste. What a waste.
He is the absolute worst.
Now, the only reason we were going to have him do the honey stunt where he covered himself in honey and tried to get bugs attached to him.
Yeah, we're going to see how many... tonight would be the night to do it with
I
the
know.
humidity in the park and everything.
It's hideous.
And he is... So we didn't do that, and now we screwed up the Osborne.
He screwed up everything.
And they've locked the store with him inside. He would only be happy if that was a grocery store or a liquor store. That's his dream come true.
Billy's hoping he slips down a staircase and makes himself another $3,000 by suing Virgin. All right, hold on. We got Thing 2, who we sent out with Billy on the other line.
Right.
Thing 2, you're on the air.
Hey, I can't find Billy. Has he checked in with you guys?
Yes, he has.
We got escorted from the Virgin Megastore, and I can't find him.
Now,
the same thing happened with David Blaine when he was supposed to...
Right.
Who did he go? He went with Allie Dudley.
And he lost her.
Right.
Now, how many people are down there, Thing 2?
There's got to be at least 1,500 to 2,000.
All right, so that's 4 times bigger than what Billy thought.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't seem like you should be surprised that the Osbournes would draw that many people.
Hey, we gave it the best shot as we could to get down there. There's just so many freaking people here.
Maybe you should have left earlier.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah, thank you.
And I like the way that you guys are calling us to ask for help to find each other while we're doing a show.
Has Billy checked in with you guys?
I was behind him, and he just took off.
Thing 2, you act like this has any interest to Fez and I.
Oh.
Thing 2.
Hello. Still here. There's so many people here. I can barely hear you.
Shut up.
What?
I hate him, too. What's his name? Thing 2?
Thing 2. Now it's hate him, too?
I hate him. It's hate him 1 and hate him 2. Oh, we got Billy back on the phone again.
Oh, I hate him.
Billy.
Yeah, hey, Ron.
Hey,
I'm still outside the Virgin Megastore with a couple of New York City's finest, Frank and Kevin, and they have told me that they don't know what time they're going to reopen the store just as of yet.
All right, Billy, I want you to understand something. If you call this show again, we'll have you arrested for harassment, okay? We are doing a radio show, and all you do is stop it.
Okay, well, that's not fair.
Are you covered in honey?
No, I'm not covered in honey. That's another night.
How are you going to F that one up?
Yeah. Eat the honey?
No,
lick yourself clean?
That will be
So you're calling us back to say you've now bothered 2 cops of why your bit won't work.
Officers, please use extreme prejudice.
Billy, call here again, and you'll hear from the CBS lawyers. That's a guarantee.
God, I wish they racially profiled the fat. Now, the big rock event tonight was supposed to be the Osborne family.
Right.
At Times Square at the Virgin Megastore. And we were sending Billy Skakels down there. And again, it got effed up.
Let's do Billy and a loser leaves the show match against himself.
We couldn't possibly lose.
You know, bring Billy in. Billy, I got to tell you right now, and I'm so disappointed in you. With you, it seems like loser stays on the show. That thing tonight was not only bad, but then you actually called back.
Of course I called back. I want to let you know I kept trying.
Trying is not what we're after.
Well, Ron, unfortunately, these things were out of my control down there tonight. You know, I always give it my best effort. I always come through for you guys.
No, you don't.
God,
last night
is Skakels on the stand.
Last night you effed up.
You don't know what it's like to be a loser.
Tonight you effed up. Every time we send you out of here, you F up.
This was out of my control. There was a crowd situation. The police...
Yes, you said 500 people.
Well, it was probably when
and
I was
a store
talking...
that holds 2,000 plus.
Unfortunately, they were all
and has
in.
3 movie theaters.
It's true. They've got more than 500 seats in that place.
Okay, so I'm not an expert on crowd size, but I went, played every card I had in my hand. I gave it an E for effort.
You're not even making sense.
You walk in a room by yourself, there's a crowd size.
But they weren't actually letting any people in until the Osborne.
What are you going to do tomorrow to make up for the stunt? What is tomorrow's big stunt?
Tomorrow could be the honey night. How's that sound? Tomorrow night.
Explain it to everybody who doesn't listen to every moment of what goes on in your brain.
Fine. Tomorrow night I will smear myself down in honey with a bare shirted and running through Central Park.
Shorts and bare shirt, right?
Shorts and bare shirt, and go through Central Park covered in my body with honey, and I'll just let the bugs attack me.
Will that even happen? Or will only bees come to you?
Right.
I mean, are bugs drawn to honey? I don't know.
I mean, if you laid out in the park, I'm sure an ant or, two would crawl on you.
Oh.
But running through the park, are you actually going to attract bugs?
Or maybe laying there would be a better way to do it and just let things crawl on me and land on me.
Why don't you do this? Here's my idea for rub yourself with honey and stay away from the show for a week. You just sit in your apartment covered in honey.
What good would that do?
All right, this already on the instant feedback.
Stuck in rabbit's hole like
this
Pooh
on the
Bear.
instant feedback. It's going to rain tomorrow. How about you walk through Central Park with a big metal clothes pole?
Yeah. Lightning rod sticking out of your shorts.
That could be dangerous.
Billy, we just want you to actually do something good for the show.
Ronnie, I'm there. You know what?
No, you're not.
Anything you ask me to do,
Billy, I want you to pay attention. You're not there for the show. You stink.
I'm a team player. I give it my best effort every time.
Marijuana NASDAQ.
You stink.
There are some things that just unfortunately I can't control.
You stink. You're awful. You can't control your bowels. That's what you can't control. You cannot control your bowels.
Ronnie.
And it stinks.
And we have a paycheck that proves that.
That was the night you peaked. When you crapped on the paycheck and everybody was proud of you. And unfortunately you came back here and sold out and apologized to Al.
I know now that joking with fecal matter is never justified.
And the last stunt you even tried was when you attempted to climb the stairs of the Belmore Long Island Railroad Station.
Again, things out of my control.
Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Scott.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
It seems like nothing's in Billy's control right now.
Yeah.
But I just want to ask Bill, hey, Bill, did Crash Davis give you a list of radio cliches? I gave it an E for effort.
That
I used
is
every
true.
card I had.
That is just radio cliches, and it's dull. It's boring.
Wee, boring.
Sure is.
We need you to do something exciting. Now you're going to put on honey and run through the park, and we don't even know if that attracts a bug. It sounds dull already.
I know, and he's trying to change. There's no planning involved whatsoever. Now he's changing it up as we speak about it. Maybe I'll lay there.
Right.
And let the rain wash the honey away.
Like we're cops. Whatever he can say to stop us that second, he will say. There hasn't been smoked out of today, officer. Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Mike.
Lost you, buddy. Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys, I got an idea for Billy. Instead of honey, gasoline, and instead of the park, a welding school.
Oh, all right. I'm in.
You want to do that? You want to cover yourself in gasoline and run through a welding school. Now, they'll all be students, so be careful.
Yeah, the sparks will be flying.
This might only be a one-time stunt.
We at the Run and Fez show hold none of the student welders responsible.
Peter, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Peter.
Yeah.
I want to propose a three-way dance. Rory, Al versus the Pooh Bandit.
The three-way dance.
Those guys would actually go out there and dance.
I will give Billy credit for this. The guy can't fight.
Thank you,
He
Ron.
did the Digstown Challenge.
Jersey Rob came 1 second from scoring a knockout.
Timing is everything in this business.
Somebody told me the timing took place at 48 seconds in a 1-minute round.
Nope.
That is timing. How'd you pull that off? Skakels.
Hackler wants to talk to us. How you doing, Hack?
Hackler.
Hey, buddies. Hey, Billy, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Hack.
You know something? You do have balls like grapefruits, if I could say that.
Sure.
They're yellow.
I think it's all complicated. I think you got to do something very basic but very shocking. Just strip down to a bra, panties, and a wig, and heels, and just walk down Broadway and just scare tourists. I think that'll take a lot of guts. I think it'll be a sign of your dedication and loyalty to the show.
Is he still covered in honey?
I'm, ever since Officer Steve, I'm alarmed with the homoerotic nature of the Ron and Fez show anymore.
Oh, it's always
That would be
been there.
hilarious if you got cameras and maybe have somebody follow with a ghetto blaster and you can have Billy dance as he walks.
Billy, you want to do that?
And maybe wear a sign, "We'll date for Xanax."
Billy, what do you think? Now
Basic, it's simple. If it rains, Billy, it'll be refreshing. You could freak out some yahoos from the Midwest tourists, and it'll show, no honey with bugs. There's too many complications, and it'll also arrest you.
It's stupid.
Just get in drag, just panties, bra, heels, and a wig, hit Broadway, have a good time, dance, frolic, skip.
Dance for the
freak
men
out
folk.
some of the immigrant hot dog vendors. Have some fun. Take a phone with you. Interview some of the yahoos. It's just basic shock value, but it'll show that you're a man of
what do you think, Billy?
dedication.
It's a possibility. Well,
what do you mean possibility? You've got to be yes or no.
Well,
Thank you, Heckler, as always.
Thank you, Heck.
I really don't have a pair of bra and panties sitting at home right now to go throw on for tomorrow.
Like, we can't get you a gigantic pair of panties. Well, we can't be doing this stuff for you, Billy.
So your wife has moved out.
I can't have it.
What?
Some stuff is just below the belt. That's one of those things. You're doing wife jokes at 9:20 at night. You're not even drunk.
Earl, get off the floor. Billy, now the audience is doing your work for you. You're supposed to be the stunt man.
Yes.
And if you can't come up with stuff, yes, it is going to be open up to people like Heckler.
And let me tell you something, Billy. In no job is they ever happy with I tried. You said, hey, I'll go down in front of Ozzy, act like a retard, have some fun, we can put it on the radio. Fez and I said, okay. Now you said, well, I tried.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you're responsible for the effort. You know what? There are things that you cannot control. When
how about getting there early?
Well, could have done that.
Can you control that? Could you control being the first person in line?
Even if you had to leave last night?
Yeah, I guess I could have possibly done that.
Adrian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Adrian.
Hi, I got an idea for Billy.
Yeah.
Get some crackhead or an old drunk to come up and shave Billy in the downtown area live on the air.
When can you come in?
Again, I'm becoming alarmingly, I'm alarmed with the homoerotic nature of the Ron and Fez show.
People are wanting to get Billy naked.
It used to be 50-50. I think we've moved into an 80-20 area.
I think it's always been there on some level.
And who's been writing Officer Steve over and over down on a piece of paper?
I don't know. Officer Steve, what?
That would make you the boy. Hey, Jim, you're on Ron and Fez. Hey, Jim.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Okay.
Remember before you were talking about people's fears and nightmares they've had since September 11th?
Sure.
I have a recurring nightmare where I'm riding a hansom cab in Central Park and a really big fat guy is pelting me with water balloons.
Oh, that's going to happen.
And Billy counts that as a success.
Right, that was an F-up, Billy.
That was a total success.
Billy, you had to chase the frickin' horse. Anyone in Manhattan that has seen these hansom cabs, they know these horses go less than a half a mile an hour.
You're not chasing Secretariat.
This one was a thoroughbred. This one was moving.
Oh, yeah, you had War Emblem hooked up to a carriage. Ass.
Thing was walking so slow, it was going backwards.
Those things are practically mules.
And then I saw you chase, and I didn't know which was the horse's ass and which was you. Because both of you crapped in the street.
You know what? It took a little doing.
You both have to have a sack attached to you.
But I did it.
It sucked on the air, Billy. It sucked on the air. This is not working out.
You have to puff so badly that Al actually saw you. Al actually heard you breathing coming up on him.
All right, not only that, but thing one, you were invited tonight with a little paintball contest we got going on tonight. We're going to see who's the best shot on the show. And all this will be shooting paintballs at a bare-chested and bare-assed Billy Staples.
I can't wait for this. Paintballs, I think at point-blank range. I'm not sure yet.
How far away do we have to actually not hurt somebody with a paintball gun?
I think if you stay away like 8 to 10 feet.
8 to 10 feet?
That should still kill him, I would think.
It stings. It stings like it's
paint.
It's like a pinch.
It's like having paint thrown on you. How could it hurt?
Well, because the ball, when it hits your skin, it breaks open.
Tell me.
It breaks immediately.
Right,
don't do any of those gay jokes.
What?
It sounds a little gay when you say it. Tell me about the ball stinging. That sounds gay.
Well, you put it that way.
So apparently you can't be hurt with a paintball, and he's Now, are we going to draw something on his belly?
Yeah, we can do a bullseye right on his
big belly, a bullseye, and a big-ass bullseye. Have him start working on that now.
Okay.
All right. The balloon knot, of course, will be the bullseye, and you work out from there.
I don't know if I can look at that thing.
Well, I have 2 goals when we shoot the paintballs at Billy Staples tonight. I want to lodge one under the skin without the paintball breaking.
That's possible.
And I also want to open up that stapling scar. I'd like to open that wide open again. That's got to be very thin-skinned. But I've never fired a paintball gun. You know me, I don't believe in paintball guns.
You're a liberal. You're a paint liberal.
I'm like Rosie O'Donnell. I'm against the NPGA.
They've changed everything around on me anymore. I don't know when this all started. Okay, I don't know what happened tonight. Everything's different. Here's Pete. Pete, you're on Ron and Fez.
Pete.
Yo.
Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you guys got to be careful with those paintball guns. They can do some pretty serious damage at 10 feet.
At 10 feet? How far away do we need to be from them then? 7?
At least 20 feet away.
20 feet away.
20 feet.
And you're still looking at big bruises.
Oh, I don't think he can be hurt, according to Billy. You don't understand. The Billy was a 5-letter man.
It's got to be like getting hit with gumballs.
Yeah. It basically feels like having some chewed gum thrown at you.
Ronnie actually gave a paintball to someone that we worked with a while back and told him it was a gumball. And paint was running down the guy's chin.
Right, he took a big paintball bite.
Orangey.
And then, and don't tell me I'm not witty. If I can get another human being to bite down on a paintball. Here's John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
John.
Hey, guys, shake it up.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Nice. Hey, guys, I just got to tell you, I went with a bachelor party. We played paintball about 2 weeks ago out here on Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
And we were playing full coveralls, covering all arms and legs. And I swear to God, I didn't get hit with a ball from less than 60 feet. And I had welts for a week and a half. And that's through 2 layers of clothes.
Oh, come on. Did your vagina start to sting, too? Come on.
I was on my period that week.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That was just red paintball.
Now, this is Billy Staples' idea, right? And he wants to be bare-chested and bare-assed for this.
Right. The only protection he'll have is a sheer pair of nylons he's going to wear on his legs. And I don't know why he wants to do that.
He has them on anyway. He says it's to keep his varicose veins in.
They're for medicinal purposes.
Jonas, you're on Ron and Fez.
Jonas.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, my kid had a cheap paintball gun. He shot me in the back. It looked like someone stuck a donut underneath my skin.
Jelly?
No, here's the thing. There is a donut under Billy's skin. But that was just from 1983.
And the man won't chew.
No, I think this is going to go fine tonight. I don't think we have a problem at all with this.
Yeah, I can't wait. Here's the thing. I'm a bad shot. I'm going to have to get up close.
Yeah, you'll have to get very close. And use 2 hands.
Like Angie Dickinson. Like Pepper, a policewoman. The way she always shot a gun. It took her 2 hands to lift the gun. She'd have to lift it from between her legs. Ugh! And then aim with 2 hands.
And then she spread the legs and give a big beef shot. And the last thing the guy gets seen before he gets killed is Angie Dickinson's camel toe.
I know. For some reason, she had to do a squat thrust to shoot the gun.
Right. That's you now, huh?
Yes. I'm the new Pepper.
You're this millennium's answer to Angie Dickinson. We've wondered who was going to take that role.
877-692-1027.
Hey, Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Joe, what's going on tonight?
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I've been playing for like 4 years, and the closest I've ever been shot is about 10 feet. It's drawing blood.
10 feet will draw blood?
Unless you turn the velocity down.
Are you sure that's not just paint?
He's going to be fine. This is Billy's idea also. We knew nothing about it.
He's the one who wants to get shot so bad.
Billy's a big paintball guy.
And like Ronnie said, he's the 5-letter man.
Oh, sure he is. Let's bring him in. Bring Billy Staples in.
I wonder if one of the letters was in paint gunning. Here he comes.
Here he comes. Here's the big man.
From Rehab High. The 5-letter man, Billy Staples.
He got a letter for every time he got out of rehab.
The 5 letters were R-E-H-A-B.
He's got 5 letters and 8 steps.
The 5 letters spells Xanax.
All right, here's an instant feedback. A paintball travels at 300 feet per second. That's over 200 miles an hour. It's going to hurt like a mother effer.
Yes.
Here's another guy, Angelo, who said it also shoots that fast. Billy says, Mikey D said it's hot.
It's hot?
Yeah, the paint itself is hot, I guess, coming out of the gun.
What, do they have to heat the balls first?
Oh, you're going to... here's a person saying that if it breaks the skin, he can get an infection.
What infection hasn't he had?
Billy, you said you'd actually be shot in the face with this, right?
Without a doubt.
In the face?
I got no problem. I don't feel pain.
From 10 feet away?
Whatever the distance, 10 feet? Yeah, sure. 10 feet, right in the puss. I dare you to aim for
it.
We don't have time to get you to a gyno in case we hit you there.
Hey, Vinny. Vinny, you're on Run a Fez.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez.
Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Hi, Vinny.
Thank you, guys.
Sorry.
I just wanted to say the 5 letters that Billy have are F-A-T-S-O.
All right. He has feelings. He's a person.
That spells fatso.
Yes, everyone knows that, Fez. We could all do that together. But here's a guy who's willing to step up after you see what our old producer, Tuttle, did. You said, shoot you in the face with a paintball gun from 10 feet away.
Yeah, anybody can be buried alive. I'm going to get pain inflicted on me.
Not anyone can be buried alive. Babies can't.
It's mind over matter. When you put your mind to something, you can do it.
All right, now how are you going to put it to your mind to let us shoot you in the face?
I just totally knock out all the pain influence, whatever. Nothing is going to happen. I will feel nothing.
I can see this happening. Ronnie and I shoot you in the forehead with a paintball. You're out. There's a big blue splatter across your face. Ronnie and I are stepping over the body, telling Rory clean up this mess before Jeremy comes in.
Seriously,
tomorrow.
I don't want Jeremy to find out if an eye comes out.
As we're headed down the freight elevator.
No one will know.
That was scary.
All right, Graham says, look, if you don't feel pain, shoot him in the nuts. You want to do that, Billy?
No, that is the one thing I'm doing. I am wearing a cup.
Oh, all the time. You wear one every day, right? And just in your normal life?
I try to wear one as much as possible.
Your gynecologist said to?
No, it's just you never know who you're going to run into, so I always have one ready.
Ex-wives.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Run a Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Big A car holder 1336.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen. Billy, you are either the dumbest person known to man or the craziest person known to man. Now, I'm not going to plug my buddy's shop, but a very good friend of mine owns 5 paintball stores.
What are they? So we know. We'll actually check on them.
All right, Murder Inc. Paintball. M.I. Paintball is
Ronnie,
the name
we're calling
of his store.
Murder Inc.
Okay. Now, I don't know what the name brand of the gun is, and I don't want to plug the name brand of the gun, but the fastest paintball gun is called an Angel. It shoots at about 360 feet a second, which is the equivalent to about 240 miles an hour. If he gets hit in the face from 10 feet away, it is undoubtedly breaking skin.
All right, what if we just shoot him in the gut or the ass?
Even on the cheaper guns, which are probably, I'm going to say, about 150 feet per second, which doesn't sound fast when you're comparing it to some of the more expensive guns.
Right.
From 10 feet away, it's breaking skin no matter what.
What about on the cheaper skulls like Billy's?
Well, hey, you know, like you said, it's mind over matter. I don't mind, and he don't matter. So you want to shoot him, that's great.
Thank you very much. Billy, no, but you have no worries about this at all.
Absolutely not. I don't know why everyone's making such a big deal out of this. What's a paintball, for God's sake?
I am a little bit nervous about shooting you in the face.
Well, Ron,
let's do either the gut or the ass. I'm actually more comfortable shooting you in the ass.
In the ass? You can do both. I'll turn around from occasionally.
Make
like
sure
those big ducks.
Yeah. And Fez,
yes?
I know that normally if you go up and you see a bullseye on a guy's ass, you're going to run one. In this case, I just want you to squeeze off. Is Brother Joe calling about the paintball stuff?
I'm going to go check.
Yeah. You can just put him up if that's what it is.
Brother Joe's very big into paintball.
All right, let me just check. I just need a new phone screener. Hey, Brother Joe, how you doing, my friend?
Brother Joe.
Yeah.
Listen, dude. I did a thing over at a road show in Philly,
where I dressed up like Shecky Bin Laden, and Anthony shot me with a paint gun.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the amount of pain involved with getting hit, even from it was about 25 feet across the stage. If he gets hit at point blank in the face, he's going down.
Yeah, all right, we're not going to shoot you in the face, Bill, even though that's your request.
Yeah,
okay,
Billy.
If you do, use goggles, fellas. But,
yeah, we'll use goggles.
If he gets hit in the ass, it will draw blood.
Really? Especially if we catch the bum hole itself. That huge cavern.
I still have a welt on my leg. This is going back to the Philly Road Show. We're talking last year.
Oh, my gosh.
Billy, why did you come up with this idea?
Where else did you get
a spot on my leg?
You got hit in the leg. Where else, Brother Joe?
In the back, spot on the back. I used to play that game probably about 10 years ago, and I still have a circle on the small of my back where I got hit from about 25 to 30 feet away.
Oh, my gosh.
Go for it, Billy.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Listening.
Thanks a lot, Brother
See you
Joe.
later, fellas.
See you, pal.
Thanks, Brother Joe. Billy, you got a lot more layers, though, of skin.
Oh, yeah, I'm very thick-skinned, so I'm not worried about that whatsoever.
Why is that? Why is your family thick-skinned? Almost like rhinos.
Yeah, well, we have, I think, the Antarctic skin.
You were telling me before that your mom claims...
What are you, penguins?
His mom claims she can't be cut. That if you keep slicing her, there's enough skin there that you won't actually ever get down to any nerve damage. I mean, yes, you can plunge it into her, but you just can't normally slice her.
You could actually take a plane or a meat slicer to her.
Yeah, and she'd still, and probably not even feel it because you don't feel that skin.
Just those outer layers of the epidermis.
All right, has the paintball guy got here yet?
No, he's still on his way.
Why do I not feel good about this?
He'll be here.
Because Billy's in charge of it.
No, he just called me 10 minutes ago. He's in Manhattan. He'll be here by 7:30.
If not, we're shooting with a real gun.
And he told me his gun only goes 230 feet per second. So.
Oh, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So we should move into 5 feet then.
Should we sit 2 seconds away from you? I don't understand how that works.
All we know is that now, Billy, we are not going to shoot you in the face.
Yeah.
That's your choice.
And we're gonna have you wear goggles. We need a set of goggles. So see if Faceless Jenny's here yet. What?
She has eye problems, and you know it.
Get up!
Those aren't goggles. She has eye problems.
Really?
Yeah. I was using those glasses of hers today to burn ants with, though, and it works so well. If I would like just give those to somebody for Survivor, they'll come up on the beach and actually be able to burn the whole place down. Feed us, or I'm going to just light this whole jungle on fire.
I'm going to fill them with water and raise saltwater tropical fish.
No, they don't look like that. Here's Chris. Chris, you're around a Fez. You know, I want to point out to you, Fez, the other people have feelings.
Really?
Yeah. And
I think that's Chris.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yo, I got hit at point blank range on the top of my head about 5 feet away, and I got the worst headache ever. There's no way this guy's going to take a paintball shot. No way. Is he talking about taking a shot to the A?
Yeah.
Like the bare A with the
bare S.
No way. It's going to go up inside him and tear him apart. Forget about it, man. There's no way he's going to take that. You're going to have to cover that up with a cork or something.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, man, later.
Billy, are you willing to risk it, or do you want to cork up?
No, I think they're underestimating me.
Now, if
the size of your ass.
If it's 230 feet per second, how many miles per hour is that? Because they were saying that the 300 mile per hour one is, what the hell did they say that was? 200
and something miles an hour, yeah.
Yeah, 200 miles an hour, 300 feet per second.
I hate the math questions.
And does that mean what we shoot you yesterday? I don't understand that. Here's Joe. He says he works as a paintball ref. How you doing there, Joe?
Joe, what's going on?
Ron Fez, what's up?
Yeah.
What at?
All right, I'm a ref at a paintball field here in New Jersey. I've been shot pretty much everywhere you can think. I actually got shot in the cheek last week, about 15 feet away. And it hurts, I'll tell you, it hurts. Billy can do it, though.
He can do it?
Yeah, he'll be able to do it. It's not that bad. It's like getting shot anywhere else.
It's just like getting shot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just like getting shot with a real gun.
Yeah, but I mean, people actually do survive getting shot. Why wouldn't you survive getting a paintball shot?
I'll do what Amadou Diallo. I'll take 41 shots from you guys. And
wow. We need that Springsteen 41 shot song. That's exciting.
Very nice.
I'll break the record.
For paintball
If
shot.
only that was with real bullets. Hey, Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Oh, 3644, boys.
Hoo-ah!
Hey,
hoo-ah.
I used to be a paintball ref, just like our last caller was. You guys, where are you planning on shooting, big boy, anyway?
Probably the ass.
Oh, the ass?
Yeah.
Oh.
And or belly.
He asked to be shot in the face. We're a little nervous about that.
No,
we don't want to put out his tooth.
If you get hit, I saw this one time. Some dude got hit in the temple, almost popped his eye out.
Jewish guy, huh?
Yeah.
You do
No,
the best thing?
Like his skull.
Oh, I thought it was a hate crime.
No.
Oh, all right.
No.
Well, then it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
You guys want to make him feel some pain? The worst shot I ever took, I was laying on my back in some, bushes, point blank, right in the back of the neck.
All right, we'll shoot him in the neck.
That's not the face. I'm game for that.
I don't
The
know.
neck is not the face. I'm sorry. I want to see your medical school diploma.
Which chin should we shoot him in? There should be a different point system for each. And I know, I'll tell you right now, we got to put one of those MasterCard $1 million deals on his tooth. Because nobody can hit that one tooth that he has. It's way in the back, and it's small.
It's
all
half a
ground
molar.
down. Yeah, it's all ground down.
And I don't know, Billy, what are you wearing tonight? You're dressed like some fat woman in a Sweatin' to the Oldies video.
I look great. Are you kidding me?
It's a big T-shirt with leotards. What is this outfit
Yeah,
you're
you gotta
wearing?
stop that. You look like when Rosie decides she's going to work out.
No.
Here's Stanley.
Leotards.
Stanley, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Stanley.
Listen, Billy, you're a wuss.
Why?
Why? Because there's 16-year-old refs on Long Island that get shot repeatedly at 280 to 290 FPS. And you're like a wuss. You're going to take it at 230? It's not going to even break the skin.
So how am I a wuss? I don't make the gun go slower.
Yeah, right.
Why don't you get shot by a gun, a real gun? Let the guy crank it up. Legal speed. He's turning it down. It's not going to even hurt.
All right,
The
thanks.
guy's not even here yet.
God, no one's ever impressed with anything. Half the people are saying Billy will die, and the other half are saying this is wrong.
We can never kill Billy enough for anyone.
Brian, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Brian.
How you doing, Ron? How you doing, Fez?
We're calling the gang, my friend.
I'm calling to say that, Billy Staples is gonna fold on you guys, man. Everything he did, he just messed up.
That's
He didn't-
true.
The hot dogs and everything he was supposed to be doing for y'all.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now, all you got to do is this. Let him get hit by one paintball and wait a few minutes to see if he wants to get hit again. I bet he's going to fold on it again.
You're right. Billy sucks.
Billy, you claim you would take 41 shots tonight.
Yep, I'm going to set the record.
Now, is that all at the same time, or are we going to actually shoot you 41 times?
You can shoot me 41 times. You can space it out. I'll leave that to your pleasure.
I doubt if he can take 7, Fez.
He'll be crying to stop after 5.
But I would also like to say this thing that Billy's doing tonight isn't a big deal.
Why's that? You're taking a shot at a fellow stuntman?
Well, I've done it before. It's been done. I mean, I did it wearing nothing but a jock strap, an assless jock strap.
How far away were you shot from?
10 feet.
All right, you see this, Billy? Mm-hmm. Is this where you got the idea?
Hell no.
Are you stealing Tuttle's ideas now?
Or did you get the idea from Jackass?
I don't listen to Market 30.
What a
All I got to
jerk.
say is I did it while 3 people were shooting at me simultaneously. Are you going to be doing that?
Tuttle, you just had a 2-day vacation and you're getting paid for it. You're making a big deal. To me, that's a nap. All right,
Well,
what
hey,
you just did.
At least I can fit in a coffin, you fat bastard.
I can fit in a coffin with your fat mother, too, Tuttle, all right?
I'm glad I inspired your stapled ass to get off your ass and do something for once in a while.
Tuttle, you know what the difference between me and you is? I get paid for these stunts, okay? I
Well,
work
hey,
for
you
the
know-
station.
You know what the difference between me and you are? You're a walking heart attack, you fat prick.
Listen, you little inbred little redneck
All
bastard.
right, easy. And he's whipping your ass, too, Billy.
Whipping my ass. This little big-headed little freak of nature who comes down and calls his mother and sister the same person, sleeps in a coffin for 2 days, and he's God's gift to stunts. This is
You even
ridiculous.
copied me on the Diggstown match, you faggot.
What are you talking about? You think I listened to your
I was the
crappy
first
show?
one to do that. I did that with Ron
us.
before you even did it.
We are that crappy show.
Yeah, did you fight guys like 300 pounds more than you?
No, I fought anybody. I fought 10 guys.
Well, Tully, you know what? You're such a tough guy. Let me come up here and kick your ass.
I'll do it. I'm willing to fight you.
Where are you going?
Where are you going, Billy?
No, I mean next time. You're talking all this
little
crap.
big head.
You're talking all this crap, but you were the one crying in the back seat when I took you around New York City, you big faggot.
Oh, I remember that.
I guarantee if you come down here to the backwoods, you'd be crying.
Oh, yeah, backwoods, because you'd be BFing me.
Yeah, we'd make you squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
Warren Beatty.
Yeah, so what are you making me? What are you saying here, Tully? You like screwing guys?
Shut up, Billy.
The sexy feud has to stop.
First of all, Tuttle said you'll be Warren Beatty when I'm done with you.
Warren Beatty wasn't in that film.
Ned Beatty, you mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry, his brother.
It wasn't his brother.
You mean they're not related?
I guarantee you this,
Shut up.
Billy. If you went to where Tuttle lives in the swamps of Florida, you'd be scared S-less.
What? It's a swamp.
No, I'm serious. It's backwoods and it's weird.
Please, they'd be afraid of me. I'm a New Yorker coming down there. They want no part of me.
It's its own culture, Billy. Not to mention the elements.
You don't
the
want any
natural-
part of that.
The nature of the place.
There's white people down there that are so scary, you won't believe it. They're not even white, they're clear. I don't know what the hell they are. All right, the paint guy is here, right? The paintball guy is here.
Ricky is his name.
Yep, he's here. He's ready.
And let me tell you something, Billy, all kidding aside. You're nothing compared to Tuttle.
No, I'm better than Tuttle.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Maybe tonight if you take 41 shots close range with this paintball thing, and all he was wearing was a jock strap.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to have a jock strap. I'm just going to have a couple floating free.
Are we going to try to shoot your little sack?
Have Air 6 start working on free floating.
All right, let's bring in Ricky.
Ricky, come on in, buddy.
All right, how you doing, Ricky? Good to see you, buddy.
Ricky's gorgeous, by the way, people. I just want everyone to know Ricky's gorgeous.
Just do me a favor and stop that. Ricky, what kind of paintball guns did you bring for us tonight?
I brought one gun, and that's a Mastiff.
A Mastiff.
A Mastiff gun.
And how quick will the paintball be coming out?
Between 250 to 300 miles per, or 200 to 300 feet per second.
There you go. Right, so yeah, so that's
It definitely will put something on you. I mean, the problem is that once it hits you, there's no way for you. He's just going to be standing there completely nude, basically, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be hurting serious.
Now I didn't know that thing. These things almost have like a scope on them, right?
I do have a scope for it if you want to get technical and hit him where he
That'll be fun. Now, you don't have to pump this or anything? It's all automatic?
You can actually... No, don't shoot it right now.
No.
No, all you have to do is... It's a semi-automatic. All you have to do is pull as fast as you want, and it'll definitely take...
What I want you to do, Billy, is run at us.
Yeah. Charge us.
It's like a video game?
So this thing doesn't have a safety on. It can be shot now.
It does have a safety, but don't... It's on, and you can't shoot it.
Yeah.
How many rounds does that hold?
Well, this thing's full.
The hopper holds 200 rounds.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you definitely won't run out before he falls down.
I know. Ronnie and I don't want it to be Eric and Lyle Menendez reloading.
He definitely will have some problems if he's...
Now, you've been shot with these before, right?
Correct, yes.
What's the closest that you can possibly be shot? I don't want anybody would want to play this game if it hurts.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Good.
We always play, and we're always fully suited.
Right.
I mean, people put gear on, and they're nuts. 3 T-shirts and everything. And,
right.
And even at 25 feet, it feels like when you jump off a pool when you're diving and you belly flop or back hit on your back, how bad that hurts. Magnify that about 10,000 times.
10,000 times a belly flop,
That
Ronnie.
will hurt.
Where do you want to be shot first, Billy?
We'll start with the belly.
You'd rather do that than the ass right off the bat?
I've got belly. Billy, right here. This
right
muscle
on the strong
right here.
part
Hit
on the
that
arm?
muscle there. You want to hit this muscle right here.
That's for other people. It doesn't matter where you shoot me.
Don't hit the belly.
Yeah, the belly seems like it's going to hurt.
Ricky's saying get hit in your bicep or your tricep
hit
there,
the bicep
which is
first.
down around his wrist on him. So.
Now, how far are we lined up to shoot him from?
Probably 25 or 15 feet.
Yeah, it's about 15 feet.
About 15 feet.
We measured it out, yeah.
He's going to be hating it. He's going to be hating it. And that's a 200 round hopper.
Do we have like a target that we could shoot at first just to see before we actually shoot Billy?
Yes, there is.
We can put something up?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, why don't we set that up? We'll set up the target first, And then, Bill, you can see us shoot that and see whether you want to be shot with this thing.
No problem.
Because I thought it was going to be like a little handgun.
No, this is...
This thing is, you feel like a Navy SEAL. We can pretend that we're Hulk Hogan in that Navy SEAL show.
Nice, Thunder in Paradise, finally.
I'll be Brutus Beefcake, your sidekick, Fezzy.
I'll be Terry Bollea.
Billy, not the stomach first, all right?
Okay.
Where would you rather? Either the arm or the ass?
You want to start with the arm?
I think the ass.
I'd say an arm or a leg or something, because I'm telling you.
Do you think the ass would be comfortable?
No, he sits there a lot. You don't want to hit the ass.
I know I'm not going to be that accurate, but I'd love to.
He didn't sit on his leg or anything.
I'd love to shatter a kneecap on the son of a bitch.
I'd love to shoot him behind the knee, right? Directly behind
that'd be
the knee.
good.
Yeah. You guys actually think you're going to have this kind of aim that you can do this, too, you know?
Well, we're going to keep going till we get there.
We're going to have to hunt you down like Ice-T? Running through the streets of Manhattan? Billy, I'm holding this gun, and it's everything I can, not just point it out, you shoot you right here.
It
That's
feels
a
good,
huge
right,
piece of equipment.
It feels good, doesn't it?
It really does.
Grab the neck of it.
Yeah,
Grab the neck. It's serious. It feels
serious.
good, man. That's nice. It's a beautiful gun.
I'm going to try to see. All right, so we can only see who runs out.
It's only
of the way.
water. It's only water and paint. It will not stain anything. It will not hurt anything. You're fine. Take out a couple of interns. You'll be all right.
Nice.
All right, let's go and set up a little bit, and we'll shoot at the targets. See how Billy feels about that before we go shooting him in the belly or the ass or the arm or whatever he wants.
I'm ready.
Not the face.
This you don't want to miss.
This isn't going to be serious.
It's the Ron and Fez show.
Get ready to shoot at Billy Staples. Ricky the Paintball guy's here. We got things set up in the green room area. And we'll start with some target practice and then start aiming at Billy Staples.
All right, Fez, can you hear me from here?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't have any headphones on, so I cannot hear you. Here's what
open
we're
the
gonna
door.
do. I'm just going to take this, Billy. Get out of the way first. Put on that mic down here so you could hear what this paintball gun sounds like as we shoot at it. Just take a couple shots. Here, hold on to this for me, Wonder Boy.
All right, Ronnie's going to start shooting at towards the target. Just to get an idea of the sound of what Billy Staples is in for when we start firing paintballs at his bare ass. That sounds like it's going to hurt.
Why does it sound like there's air coming out of this thing? I can feel it on my hand. It feels like something busted.
Oh, I hope we didn't break the gun. Uh-oh.
Whoa, easy. Really put nothing with it.
Ricky just took the canister off the back of the gun, the thing that powers the paintballs out.
All right, we got a problem with the canister. How could that thing even break? Now, Fez, what did it sound like to you when it was going off the wall?
It sounded like it was hitting that wall very, very hard.
That thing is hauling ass. That thing is hauling ass. I can't imagine getting hit with one.
It was slamming into that wall.
Ricky, we going to be able to use this? We got a problem? All right.
All right.
It's like the canister came unlocked there. I felt this thing on my hand.
That can't be good. Whenever a canister's leaking, that's bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
All right, there. A little
more power there.
A little problem right now in the demilitarized zone broke out. Come on out, Fezzi. You want to take a couple shots with this thing?
Yes, I do.
Billy wants to be shot in the belly. He actually is lined up. He's got a target on his belly. It's just ridiculous. All right, is the safety up there, Fez? Are we ready to rock?
Ready to go.
Just shoot it up, kind of near the microphone, but not on it, of course.
All right, just some practice shots.
All right. You know, one thing I noticed about Fez, his spray is all over the place. Normally, one person hits one place. Fez herks and jerks, and I'm worried he's going to catch Billy in the face. Because if you look where his first shot hit, his second shot was about 2.5 feet up.
Yeah, they're feet apart, my paint splatters.
So you can literally end up hitting him in the knee, the nuts, the eye, and then in the cousin.
That's my whole plan, Ronnie.
Billy, where do you want to be shot first, honestly?
I think I'll start with the side of the arm, like Rick recommended.
All right. What are you doing with that thing on the belly?
This was before I saw the power of the gun.
You're a little nervous now?
I don't believe how powerful this thing is.
Yeah, it is. It's. We put a picture up there. Billy's 8x10 has ripped it in half.
It reminds me of the carnival thing where you had to shoot the star out.
Yeah, well, you're not the star, big man.
You're a huge star. Actually, Billy's picture looks better now, splattered and torn.
All right, Billy's down to his underwear. Who wants the first shot, Fez? Are you ready for it?
I'll try it.
All right, now he wants to be hit in the arm. Show Fez exactly where you want to be hit. You see that, Fez?
So I'm just supposed to wing him.
To see Fez with glasses on, you never... I see you drive and you don't wear glasses.
Right now I look like the Japanese submarine commander on Gilligan's Island, trying to get a shot off at Mr. Howe.
All right, now just for fun, too, Fez, I'll be smacking you in the back of the head while you shoot.
We're going to do one shot at a time, right?
Yes, one shot at a time, you big baby. All right, Billy, and by the way, even though you've been stapled, you're standing sideways in your underwear, you still look like the before picture.
The man has lost no weight from the stapling.
All right, here we go. I'm a little nervous because Fez is not really...
Fez, you're up a little high, pal.
Don't move, Billy.
Ready? Aim. Fire.
Ow! Son of a...
That's a direct hit. Direct hit.
Right in the bicep. What did I win? Did I win the fat Cupid doll?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Now, Billy, how are you feeling? Come on up here. Come on up here.
Oh, my God, that thing, it feels like it went through my arm.
All right, we're looking over. Yeah, we got blood. We definitely have blood coming out of his arm. Wow, Billy. You think you can take that shot in the belly?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm ready.
All right. My shot will be at the belly.
Now, there's already a bullseye drawn on his big fat stomach. So we'll see how close you can get to the actual bullseye.
And I want to see if I can shoot him 41 times.
All right, I'm going to hand you the weapon, Ronnie. Billy Staples is lined up. He's trying to tense that one big stomach muscle of his.
There's no way I'm not going to shoot him in the balls. It's just too easy.
Billy stands firm. Ronnie's ready.
Oh, God!
Gut shot! He's been gut shot! He's Mr. Orange in Reservoir Dogs. He's gut shot.
I got to say, I'm a little disappointed. It's a little bit left to the bullseye.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, see, that's the problem, Billy.
Oh, God!
All right, next time I'm going to try to shoot it over a little more. Just stand still.
No, wait a second. What?
A man's got to catch. I'm bleeding.
All right, what is the big
blood
deal?
in both spots.
What's the big deal now? You don't want to do this?
You just tore a big piece of my stomach off.
All right, well, let's give Billy a break and put a can down there for a second. Grab a can and put it down. We'll do a little target shooting.
We'll have Billy hold the can. And we'll see if we can shoot it out of his hand. All right, we're going to inspect Billy's fat stomach as he walks back up here. Ooh, there's a dent in your stomach.
Oh. Now, I had to miss by, that's got to be 4 or 5 inches.
Now, the actual bullseye that's drawn on Billy's fat gut is right on his stapling scar. That's what I'm really hoping to open back up. Ronnie's going to do some target practice on a Coke can. Oh, one of those paintballs came bouncing back at us.
No wonder I couldn't hit Billy.
We'll see how much of a rest Billy Staples needs. Nice shooting, Tex.
Yeah, if I get 15 times, I can finally shoot Kennedy. If I'm Oswald, Kennedy is still running the country. I put it back up there. I want another shot, and I'm going to let Fez take a couple more. Bill, do you want to do this anymore, or are you done?
No, I can keep going. I just need to catch my breath.
You're a maniac.
Do the 2 shots he's taken already count towards the 41? We're actually getting hit with paintball shrapnel.
All right, Billy, you ready for another shot? Fezzy, this is yours. Where do you want this one, Billy?
I'll get Fezzy a gut shot, too.
All right, Fezzy gets a gut shot. Congratulations, Fez. And I'm telling you, Fezzy's the deadeye. He's the deadeye of the gang.
Wonder Boy just ran in the way of the firing range.
What a stupid idiot. I'll tell you something else. Billy Staples is a badass. He really is. I can't believe you're taking these shots.
I said it'd do it. Fezzy, I'm ready for you, baby.
You got 39 more shots to go, and that's it, big man.
You ready, Staples?
Ready, Fez.
All right, now you saw my shot, Fezzy. I'm off about 4 or 5 inches to the left. Oh, Fez took him in the chest. Fez hit him in the chest.
Uh-oh, too high. Too high.
God! Fezzy, where the hell are you aiming?
I'm using the sight. I'm doing the best I can.
You got paint in my mouth.
Wow, Fezzy hit him in the upper chest, missing by about 1.5 feet after the beautiful shot. The first shot you did, Fezzy, you could have hit a fly.
I nailed him on the first shot when I winged him right in his bicep. This one way too high, the upper chest, and the paint actually splattered up into his mouth.
All right, for me, all right, let's get a good look at him. Oh, man. That's opening up his chest. That's bad.
It looks like he got a nasty flare chop. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Well, you know we didn't mean it.
I admit this is as much my fault as it is anyone's.
All right, this time, Billy, why don't you hold a Coke can and see if I hit the Coke can, and if I do, or I'll hit you.
You don't want to do an ass shot first?
Oh, well, you want to do an ass shot? All right, let's get him an ass shot. All right, there he is, bent over.
He's looking behind him as he walks back down the firing range. He's afraid someone's... There's a nice bullseye drawn on his ass, Ronnie.
Now, actually, this reminds me. Fezzy, go ahead, turn around, bend over like this. This reminds me, Fez, I got to give your mom a call.
Hey! Take it back!
No, I'm not taking it back.
Take it back!
All right, take it back.
All right, Billy is bent over. There's a bullseye staring at us. Look at the flap hanging down on the back of his knees.
Give you a lot of warning?
Yeah.
All right, it's coming. Soon.
Ow!
Nice one, Ronnie! Nice one!
God, no! Ow!
Nice shot!
I like that because we got pink paint, and it showed up very nice on his green shorts.
God, that one hurts worse than all of them.
Really?
Oh!
See, I'm shocked by that.
Christ.
I think that shot penetrated the material. Billy, run up here real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Limp up here really, really fast, and we can inspect what's going on with your shorts. All right, turn around. Oh, yeah, that tore a hole in his shorts, Ronnie. It tore a hole in his good undies.
I'll tell you this, Bill, you're getting the Spirit Award today. You really are, big man. Spirit Award goes to Billy, everybody. Come on. All right, let's see. That's 4 shots. All right, I'd like to do the deal where we shoot the cup. No, we're not going to shoot your cup. I'd like to do the thing where Billy holds the paint can, and he holds the Coke can. If we hit that, if not, it catches his arm.
That seems fair. And, Ronnie, right now, as we inspect Billy Staples' body, there's a very surreal blend of blood and paint running down his arm and his chest. Gross.
All right, let's take a little break. Give Billy a chance to breathe a little bit. Billy, which one hurts the most?
Right now, the ass shot.
Really? All right, pull your pants down. Let's take a good look at the ass shot. Okay, come here. Get a picture of that.
There is a raspberry on his ass.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It looks like a baby bit you in the ass cheek.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. You don't want to miss this. Billy Staples, the human paintball target. There he goes. We're Ron and Fez.
Billy Staples taking a break for getting hit with the paintballs. We want to thank Ricky, the paintball guy, for coming in, bringing in the ammo, bringing in the paintball gun, the semi-automatic.
Fez, it's much more fun than we thought we'd be having. I can see how guys start to play this game now.
I thought shooting Billy would be fun, but it's really, really fun.
And what a great target. It's not like you're shooting somebody who you could miss.
And, Billy, you are tough enough tonight.
There was one shot I wish we would have had on video when Fez was going for your belly and hit your kind of upper chest. You just see the paint explode on his chest. Billy goes backwards off the wall, and it literally looked like some Jerry Bruckheimer film.
It did look like an assassination attempt.
Yeah.
Knocked me off my feet.
Now we're going to try putting a can in his hand and seeing if we can't shoot the can out of your hand.
I thought we were doing it the other way. I thought we were putting a hand in his can.
No. We can't do that anymore.
Oh, all right.
I already talked to Jeremy, and they said anything with a fist is out of, it's just off the table. And a lot of that has to do with your past, Fezzy.
Man.
So,
it haunts me. It haunts me.
If this was yes, it haunts us all. I wake up screaming at night.
Billy, ready to take some more?
I'm ready.
Just give him a Coke can. Let him put it in the palm of his hand.
Your fingers aren't tied, all right? I'm ready.
And don't hold on to that can, Billy, or I'll shoot your eyes out on purpose.
You'll shoot your eye. You'll shoot his eyes out. All right, well, head back into the green room area where the shooting range has been set up. We'll get Billy down at the end of the hallway where he'll be holding a Coke can. And we'll see if we can shoot this thing right out of there. Make sure you got plenty of paintballs in the gun.
All right, Billy, it'd probably be better for you if you just put it on your palm and let it sit that way.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay? That way we're not going to tear it out of your hand. Yeah, there you go.
All right, Ronnie's going to take the first shot at the Coke can.
I'm shaking.
Oh! Nice work, Ronnie!
All right, I got it in 3, Fezzy. If you can beat 3...
Look what you did to the Coke can.
Wow, look at the Coke can. Look at the Coke can got folded in half. This is what's happening to Billy's skin. Wow, look at that, Fez.
You're recycling that thing. All right, Billy's got a new Coke can now.
All right, move around a little bit, Billy. I don't want him to be able to... All right, here goes Fezzy. Yeah! All right, it's a shoot-off. We're tied at 3. Very nice. All right, I hear that canister's open back up again.
The rifle's hissing. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that's got to be a bad thing. Yeah. All right, what if we put that Coke can up on top of his head?
You just got to promise not to hit me in the face.
What do you think we're trying to do, Billy? Oh, wow. I didn't realize how much of his head was exposed.
I don't think we can make that promise, Billy, that you're not going to get hit in the face.
Just how stupid he looks, covered in paint, with a Coke can on top of his head. That's worth the price of admission. I can't believe we're not doing this at a live gig. Next time we go out, this is all I want to do.
And pink is definitely his color. He is painted in pink and blood tonight from where he's been hit.
Get some close-up shots of Billy, too. All right, we're checking out this canister here. Ricky's working on it, Fez, because it's just a seal. All right, it's all good.
No ring.
If not, we might have to start throwing hatchets at you.
All right, Billy Staples, we're going to get these pictures up as soon as we can. You can see his injuries, his bullseye, where he's posing with the targets.
And I tell you, we've been busting Billy's balls a lot. He doesn't have to prove his bravery to us anymore, Fez.
Billy Staples, employee of the night. Now, tomorrow, I know he's going to do something that'll piss us off all over again. Hey, Ricky! He's pointing the gun right at us as he's reloading the canister.
Now, look what Thing 1 just brought in. Thing 1, what do you got?
I got apples.
Now we can shoot apples off his head.
William, I can tell he's fat from here. Nice.
The can's bigger, though.
All right, we're going to be... let's grab a green apple since we're shooting pink. Now, this is a little nerve-wracking, Fez, because a lot of his forehead is exposed. And I got to tell you, I don't want to hit his forehead. I'm a little nervous about this one.
I know. I still feel... Well, not bad, but I feel something about that chest wound I gave him earlier when I was supposed to hit him in the stomach. So I know, Billy, I'm going to hit you in the face. I'm just not that good at it. Oh.
Just as I aim at him, Billy drops the apple off his head.
All right, Ronnie's aiming at the apple. Nice! 2 shots! 2 shots!
And 6 flinches.
Now, Billy, that one didn't hit you at all? You didn't get any pain on you?
No,
the first one was just barely missed. This, oh, my God, Fez. Look what it does to the apple it hits.
That's a big, giant pink bite out of that apple.
All right.
And what's impressive, Ronnie, 2 shots, neither one of them actually hit Billy Staples. Very nice. Very nice.
Now, Billy, why don't you try even biting the pink stuff in the middle of the apple? And you got to let Jimmy B through.
All right, Billy, get an apple back on your head after you eat the paint.
You gross bastard. You gross bastard. All right, here's the thing that I worry about with Fez. Fez either can hit a fly or misses by a mile.
I can hit a fly, but not a barn. That's the odd thing.
All right, Fezzy, now remember I did that apple in 2. So can you beat that apple in 2 shots?
I will have to get it on the very first shot to beat your apple record.
Now make sure you don't go moving on me, Billy. All right, hold on. He's panicking. Billy, you got to stand still. He's trying to aim Fezzy up higher, higher. Let Fezzy worry about shooting.
It's hard. I'm trembling.
I'm not going to be able to hit a big, blubbery, moving target. Now, hold still.
Once again, Fez makes a man tremble. Oh, wow. All right, hold on. Fezzy, you missed that one about 3 feet. All right, hold on, Billy, you're so panicky. So you need this shot to tie, Fezzy. It's a very important shot for you.
So I went way over his head. I'm going to go way lower now, just for the odds of I'm going to hit this apple.
Oh, close. Oh, right in his eye. And you dropped him again.
Sorry.
Fezzy shot him in the effing face. Right in the right eye. Dropping him down. Put the safety on. I'm going to walk down and check on Billy. Billy on his ass still. How you feeling, big man?
Oh, that shocked the hell out of me. I felt that one, man. Right on the side of my right eye. Knocked me on my ass.
All right, you can actually even... Yeah, we can't say that after every shot. You can't... It looks like you even... And down at the glass on that. All right, Fez, you're going to have to adjust that aim one more time. It's so hysterical with Fez because you don't know where on Billy's body it's going to show up. And it's so shocking to see when you lit up his chest, his eye.
Well, you definitely won the apple competition. We tied on the Coke can.
Right.
So I really want to try and get that apple.
You're leading in eyeballs right now, 1-0.
And sucking chest wounds.
Chest wounds is still the grossest. But, I mean, you just Mo Greened him in the middle of WNEW, where you just see Billy looking through his mask, and it just pops up in his eye.
He's got a big pink blotch right below his eye. All right. Let's get the target set back up.
Would it help you if Billy had that apple in his mouth?
I think so.
All right, Bill, you cannot move. I think the big problem why you're shot in the eye right now is that you move around a lot.
Now, see, when I hit him in the eye, that was the closest I had gotten on the apple shots. Now I got to start all over again and get my bearings back.
That's true. You got to get your bearings. But, Billy, put the mask down. You're being an idiot.
With that mask on, he looks like Django Fat.
Ouch. Now, you know, he's already feeling bad about himself.
All right. I'm getting that apple this time.
wait. Hold on. You shot him in the eye and I believe the forehead. Was that in the empty, open forehead, Billy?
Oh, God.
You
got the
shot
top
him
of
in
the forehead,
forehead.
Why can't I hit that apple?
You got the apple, the big one.
That is one elusive piece of fruit.
God.
Bill, you think you feel bad? Fez is embarrassed here. He shot you in the forehead.
I'm humiliated. Ronnie got the apple in 2 shots. I had 6. I'm not even close to it yet.
Do you know what it feels like?
Shoot him in the brain.
Jesus.
All right, come on, don't start acting like that. You're going to make Fez start feeling bad. You got shot in the forehead, Billy. Don't make a big thing about this.
If this was my fault, I would apologize. All right? I think there's enough blame for everybody around here.
Yeah, everybody feels bad, all right? Let's not try to make a special case out of you, Billy. All right, are you a little nervous? Are you losing your confidence in Fez?
Oh, ever since the chest wound, I've lost all confidence in Fez.
I'm going to have to hear about the chest wound the rest of my life now.
I mean, you weren't even close, Fez. You're aiming for my belly button. You got me below the neck.
Yes, I know.
All right, you hit him in the chest. And the weird thing is, the first shot Fez took tonight was the best shot of the night, no doubt about it.
I should have walked away then.
It's like Vegas. You hit early, and then he's going through a cold streak. We all feel it, Billy.
Because you realize I'd be blind right now.
All right, stop being a baby. Put your apple on. Put your apple on, you big baby.
I am going to get this apple this time. All right, let's see here. Again.
He's moving around. Just leave the apple up there, and Fez can get his range down. Yeah, there we go.
9 shots. I get the apple.
Whew. Thank God that's over.
All right, the thing is, Fez, you never got an ass shot on you, and then we could end this thing. You want to do one respectable ass shot.
I don't want to deny Fezzy an ass.
Yeah. Look what this does to an apple. You can imagine how many times has he been shot now, Billy? Not including the mistakes that we all feel bad about.
Yes. Me as much as anyone here.
I got about a half a dozen wounds.
About 6. All right, let's go over them. You got 1 in the open chest, 2 the belly, 3 the arm, which is looking really bad. And that was the first one. The ass, and then 2, 1 up the forehead, and then 2 in the face, but you had the mask on.
The one in the forehead kind of parted his hair.
The one, when you had it on your mask, what did that feel like when it hit?
It felt like just getting your whole neck jerked back, like you just hit.
Like when you're catching or playing goalie or something, you take that shot to the face?
Yeah, or like in lacrosse when you get with a ball.
Or like when you're accidentally falling down the stairs of the Long Island Railroad.
Maybe what we got to do is get Fez up closer and closer.
That's only fair. You're a better shot than me, Ronnie. I should be able to shoot closer.
It's one of those things like where they let the girls move up a little, you know. It's the girls' tee.
I'll take it.
Take the ladies' tee.
Because you're a fine shot. Look at the first one. You
that
don't need
first
to move
shot
any
was
closer.
amazing. And that's looking ugly. All right, turn it around, Big Billy. Now, you can see I hit him right on the right cheek. I missed the all-important bung hole.
I am going right for bung. Nothing but bung, baby.
Oh, you got the other cheek.
Oh, same friggin' spot!
No, it isn't.
It's the complete opposite cheek.
Well, the whole thing hurts!
What a baby!
God! Where did you shoot that from?
He moved up a little closer.
God! I can feel blood running down my leg.
All right, now, once again, you're making everybody feel bad. Stop with all the crying. Later, when I'm at home having a little something to eat, I don't want to sit around thinking about you hurting and dabbing at your wounds.
All right, get back up here with us. Come up for the firing range. And let's see your new ass wound.
The latest in the ass wounds. He's got 1 on each cheek. All right, turn it around. Drop the drawers. Oh, that's bad. You caught one that one almost upper thigh, too. So that's a little muscle instead of just fat.
A little over, I would have caught the taint. A little to the right, I would have had the taint.
Hey, we all made a little adjustments in that area.
Paintball. That's what we'll play with Billy next.
All right, Ricky, thanks so much for bringing in your paintball. We want to do, as soon as Billy heals, we want to do this again. Let's take a break, Hawk.
Running Fast now back in the studio from the firing range.
Just having fun, Fezzy.
Billy Staples trying to clean some of the paint off of himself and nurse his wounds.
What is the primal thing about any kind of target shooting? You're just playing around for a while with a paintball gun, shooting your friend, shooting cans, and the next thing you feel like is, man, I'd love to kill something. I'd love to kill a deer right now.
You're ready to stalk.
Aren't you really?
It's one of those cool things. The feeling when the paintball actually hit the target. I know it took me a while to get to the apple and stuff, but with the can and that sort of thing, it's almost like there's some sort of physical connection, even though you're feet away.
Yeah.
It's like you're actually doing the damage yourself.
Yeah, definitely it's an extension of you.
It's really cool.
Psychologically, I wonder why, how quick we are ready just to start killing again. I'd love to shoot at the next live gig and maybe bring in somebody like Rooster, who we know is a Rangers, had some training, and we'll shoot against them.
Very nice. We'll challenge him.
But he'll go out and start practicing again. Maybe a drunk Rooster, and then you and I will be sober. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I'm a little lost. I tuned in late. I just heard that Fezzy shot all over Billy's face and neck and chest, and then he was going for his ass.
Yeah, he shot all over all those places.
Yeah, but this time it was in a good way.
Oh,
Every time he goes in a good way. All right, thanks, Tommy. All right, here's Josh. Josh, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Josh.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, buddy.
What can we do for you?
I just want to say, even though it's like the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life, but Billy getting shot with paintball.
I got news for you. This Billy is a tough guy, tougher than I ever thought.
He's got the biggest balls. I mean, not bigger, not literally, but...
No, you're not saying that you want to come over here and hold him. What you're saying is that, we were very impressed with what he did.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to shoot some paintballs at him.
Yeah. We're going to do it the next live gig, okay, Billy?
I'm ready.
All right, Billy, now when I see you coming in, you look like you've got bad pock marks now. The one on the chest looks bad. The one on the stomach, very bad.
The one on the stomach looks the deepest, I think.
Boy, the one on the arm looks like that shot they used to give you for polio.
That big vaccine.
So you got that. Your forehead looks pretty good because the mask took a big part of that when Fez shot you in the forehead.
That was an accident.
I saw where you're aiming.
Billy, how does it feel? You got most of the paint off you, so now all that we're seeing now is bloody wounds.
Now it actually really hurts. And I got to hold the mic cord away from my stomach here now because just rubbing up against it, it is really, really painful. And the two of my ass are absolutely just swollen, because it's meteor back there.
How can you tell?
I looked in the mirror.
We will definitely have to do this next live gig. Look who's on the phone right now. It's your lovely Mrs. Staples. Mrs. Staples, you're on the air.
Boys.
Yeah.
What are you doing to me?
To you?
I only have a $2 million cap on my health benefits. You're killing me.
Oh,
Wait till he's off my insurance to start taking him out.
I don't know if you're allowed to have paintball insurance anyway, are you?
No, I have health insurance for him, and he's a liability. He's a liability.
Well, that's just walking down the street.
Well, just pay attention to the email that I sent you. Make it look like an accident.
Ah, okay.
Honest to God. Are you all right, Billy?
I'm fine. I just can't believe that with all the injuries I've had, the thing you're worried about is your damn insurance.
You know what I'd like to see?
Oh, shut up.
I would like to see you two kids try to work it out.
Well, I'm sure he's probably really hot right now. Send him home to be broken.
Now, have you started dating again?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too busy packing. Now he can't pack. That's going to be his excuse.
Tell us the truth. You got somebody lined up?
No.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going on a mystery date.
That would be great.
Oh, that would be excellent.
Date with Billy's
ex-wife mystery
I'm
date.
not dating Lobster Claus.
I can't say that.
I'm sorry.
that language.
Even if you mumble.
I mumbled.
Billy, why are you leaving the sailor?
Why are you leaving Guttermouth?
I can't imagine.
I can't believe
It flipped out.
Yeah, I know.
Now, we know Billy is, of course, when you both amicably leave your apartment, Billy's going to move in with his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Is there someone waiting for you, Mrs. Staples?
Just Mr. and Mrs. Mom.
Yeah.
They're building me a whole new place.
Oh, all I heard was whole.
They have got to be so happy.
Well, my dad doesn't spend any money for anything. It was like asking him for a kidney for our wedding. And the minute he knew I was coming home, he's like, I'm redoing the whole house. You can have the jacuzzi tub. You can have the skylights. We're redoing the whole house for you.
Wow, so he's just so thrilled to get you away from Billy.
Yep.
He's willing to remodel.
Rooster said he would shoot against us, Fezzi, at the next live gig that we do.
Bring it on!
Oh, dear Lord.
Fezzi takes 12 shots.
I wish I could have been there to watch it. I'm sure it was absolutely hysterical.
Well, come to the festival.
The festival?
The Rockin' Ribs.
Oh, I think I have something to do that night.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
what if we get Twisted Sister?
Oh, I missed the last show. I was so upset. I had bronchitis, and I missed D at the downtown. I was really pissed.
At the downtown.
Yeah. Well,
all right, thanks, Mrs. Staples.
Not a problem, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
There she goes.
Love you.
Wow. Between the bronchitis and the cussing, Billy, I think you're losing out on something here.
Now you see? Now is the picture much clearer now, Fez? You always said you thought we should stay together and you're going to be on her side?
Well, I'll always be on her side.
Hey, bring Billy in. Have you seen it yet, Fezzi, without the paint on it? As it's getting later in the night, it's really starting to bruise.
I actually haven't seen his wound since we finished shooting him. Oh, my gosh, look at that stomach
I'm a little nervous about that.
How is it getting bigger? I can't. Why are your wounds getting bigger, Billy?
I have no idea, Fezzi. I've never seen anything like this before.
They were nickel size, they are quarter size, now they're $half size. They're spreading like crop circles.
And they're getting uglier and darker red, and I think they're almost purple now.
And they're getting black and blue underneath it, too. You can see the broken vessels.
Look at the stomach wound, Ronnie, that gunshot.
Yeah.
It's actually, the skin is tore open in two different places.
That's pretty gross.
There's like the big circle where he actually got hit with the paintball, and then above that, the skin is tore again.
I pulled it up, and Fez, look where you're shooting for the circle, and look how far away you were with that chest shot.
With the chest wound, I am way off. He's got 3 nipples at this point.
Although, he asked you to hit him in a muscle of his arm, and you nailed that. I mean, I don't think you could have had a better shot there.
That one went right in the bicep.
And that was your first shot of the night, and without a doubt, your best shot.
Yeah, I should have walked away. I should know better.
And the thing about Fezzi is he'll be very close or so far away, it's almost like a joke. Now, like when you were hitting him in the head and stuff.
Right.
Were you doing that on purpose, or because you're missing by 10 inches?
No, I wasn't doing that on purpose at all. I was doing my best to compete and not hit him right in his fat face with a paintball.
That grin says so much, Fez.
I admit, yes, maybe I had something to do with that, but, I'm sorry.
Well, I am in very much pain, so...
How's your ass?
I haven't been able to really sit down yet because on the ass they're bigger because they're bigger welts. They're puffing out from the skin.
Right.
And it's like I have to sit on the edge of the chair.
Ronnie and I each did an ass shot. We actually each hit a different cheek. Who got closer to the bung? Have you checked that out?
Yeah, I did. Ronnie got about 2 inches from the core.
Oh, nice, Ronnie. You won the bung competition, too.
Fez was about 6 from the core.
Nice.
Normally he tries to get about 6 inches from the core, and then he just directs it in from there. From the core.
The meltdown.
Fez has run away and joined the core.
So nice. I think we tied on the Coke can competition, and Ronnie won the apple competition and the bun competition. And obviously the stomach competition.
Yeah, but you got the arm competition.
Yeah, that Coke can in the hand, we both hit it in 3 shots, which isn't bad.
That's cool.
I would have liked to knock something down with 1 shot. I couldn't do it all night.
Oh, he got the apple in 2, which was amazing.
You got the apple in 2. It took me 9 to get the apple.
The problem with that is, if I'd have knocked it off with 1 shot, the place would have been going wild. But it's a little harder to shoot than I thought. It feels like when you're actually shooting a real rifle, you have a better shot. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I can't thank you enough for getting in on the second shot, by the way.
What about the guy who hit you twice in the face and once in the chest?
He blinded me, basically?
I'm still learning.
Blinded me, basically. I think he just hates you.
That chest shot was rough because that one actually splattered the paint up right into your open mouth. You gotta learn to close your mouth, Billy.
Because I wasn't expecting it around my neck. I was tightening up every other part that I had, and I get one just below my neck.
Wow.
Tomorrow we're going to try something new, and Fez and I are going to be throwing shot puts at Billy.
Nice. Paint shot puts.
Just buckets of paint and throwing at him as hard as he can.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WMEW.